Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem Rekakadash. Now, looking at the evidence that is left behind from slavery, it's not hitting under a rock. The U.S. government and these people know this history. They know that these people made Christianity mandatory and banned being an Israelite. Banned the whole concept of God is only dealing with the Israelites. And all through the scriptures, it lets you know that he's only dealing with the Israelites. But they banned it. And when you look at the Exodusters who went to the free state of Kansas, they was took into the Congress in 1881, I think it was. They was took into the Congress, and he was talking to them about what's going on. They was asking him questions. And right then they understood what they had to do. Now at that same point in time in 1881, they took out the Apocrypha. You see, they starting these religions where they took out the Apocrypha in 1881. And they start hiding the information because these preachers was reading the information and they were studying, and they were starting to tell their people that we need to get away. Now when you go to Second Esdras in the Apocrypha, which they was trying to hide in 1881, it tells you that God is only for the Israelites. When you look at Second Esdras chapter 6 verse 56, as for the other people which also came from Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing, but be like unto spittle, and has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel. 57. And now, O Lord, behold, these heathens, which have ever been reputed as nothing, has become to be lords over us and to devour us. You see, that's why they made God love everybody. Roman universalism. That's what it is all about. Catholic mean universal. Roman universalism mandatory, and ordered all people believing what the Bible say, that God is only for his people. You have to leave the colony, and you can't be around any of these people telling them who they are, because that's what the situation is. You can't tell them about the plight of the Jews. You can't relate that to a modern day situation, because if you confessing to be a Jew, you saying that this is going on in modern day. But what the Romans said, they was bringing out that it went away when Yahushua, who they ignorantly called Jesus Christ, came on the scene. But if you a Jew, you saying that it didn't go away. That is a lie. You see, it's a contradiction. So they lies had to be established, and they had to extinguish the truth that the Israelites was God's chosen people, and God was forever gonna have them his chosen people. And this is just what Luke 21:24. This time period is just Luke 21:24. It got nothing to do with these nations being accepted by God or anything. It's all about, let's get that Luke. Luke 21:24 reads, and they shall fall by the edge of the sword, speaking of the Israelites, and they shall be led away captives, slaves, into all nations. And Jerusalem, meaning the people and the place, shall be trodden down of the Gentiles, the non-Israelites, who have always been reputed as nothing, until the time of the Gentiles be fulfilled. So until Christ come back, this place, Jerusalem, and its people will be trodden down by the Gentiles, enslaved by the Gentiles. You see? And these dragons want to tell you that it's not about that, and knowing that it is, because they are heathens. They're not going to accept their fate. You see? They're not going to accept the choice that God made and say, we're going to let these people rule over us. No, they're going to say that they're not ruling. They're not going to rule over us. He don't care about no families. We all families coming from Adam. You see, that's what they're going to preach. But the government know about this. And I can't recall that guy's name, Paps. His name was Singleton, something Singleton. And they called him Paps. They took him to the Congress, the United States government, in 1881, after Reconstruction, or during Reconstruction, and asked him why is he taking these people, I think 3,000, 8,000 some people over there to Kansas, to the Free State. Why was he doing this? And that's why, because they wanted to live as Israelites, and it was illegal. They was keeping this law going once they got in America. They wanted to reverse Reconstruction, or they wanted to reverse what Abraham Lincoln had done did when he wrote that Emancipation. He didn't too much free nobody, because he didn't send them back to their homeland, or use the government's money to send them back to their homeland and tell them the truth. So you didn't free them, but you just want to keep them in a servitude status and hand them over to the government so it can be cemented and certified unchangeable. You know, slave master could set you free and write you some papers, but the government ain't never gonna set you free. They gonna hold you and get rich off of you as a body. And so this American government know this history, and they know who they have in captivity. That's why they made an announcement in 2019 that it was 400 years that they done had these people, and to let all of their people know that if you got plans, you better get them going, because it's been 400 years. So this is what they talking about when they talking about making Christianity mandatory and banning the fact that God has a chosen people that he was never going to get rid of, and he was always going to have as a chosen people, but he was going to punish them until he returned, or his son returned, to take them out of captivity. But I'm going to leave it there. All praise to Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shah, Hashem Kakadash, double honor to the elders pushing the truth. Peace to the elect worldwide. The kingdom is at hand. Shalom.